We got to do our thing where it's like, oh man, we're talking beforehand about natural conversations. Why do I do that every time?
That?
Where I'm like,
it's like we can't have a naturalized conversation. He's like, all right, now we got to do this thing. Like, not everything has to be scripted in our lives.
Yes, it does.
Do you come with a script and like is it like one of those things where it's the rehearsal where you rehearse for every single thing that we're potentially saying to you, and then it's like, all right, they said A B, they said A section C dash 75. Okay, here's my retort. I hated it.
That's all of my retorts, basically, is what I mean to say.
Like, what do I do in this scenario? I say, I didn't enjoy that bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know,
Speaking
sometimes
of things
I like
that he doesn't enjoy, the Alien franchise.
Wait, you got to do hello, welcome to Major Couple of Idiots.
Okay.
That's a part of the script.
Are we faded from black now?
He did the 1, 2, 3
Okay,
before.
thank you. God. I didn't see him do it.
I saw it while you were
ranting. I didn't hear him do it.
So,
all right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another fun and exciting episode of A Couple of Idiots.
Yeah.
With me, Sean McConnell, and Brian Lahosky.
Hello.
He's here.
It's good to be here.
Not
Sounds so disappointed.
Not confused with Brian Lachowski. Let's get that correct. The pronunciation of his name has
Brandon
been
Lakowitz.
Lakowitz.
Or Barry Lavender.
I've never heard. That's a porn name.
It sounds like a name ready to happen.
Mine's Barry Lavender.
I have a bunch of pseudonames.
Lavender love.
I have a bunch of pseudonames for like when I'm like doing like just like a small. Okay, thanks for that. When I'm doing like small roles in like short films or something, I donated to like a friend of ours like for his film as Barry Lavender, and like afterwards I was like, yeah, I'm glad to have donated. He's like, what are you talking about? You didn't donate. I was like, Barry Lavender.
Check again, honey.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gracious, but you know, I just don't want people to know it.
So, speaking of gracious, we've been graciously given the wonderful movie franchise known as Alien.
Yes, we have the I think DeGenero gave this to me. The Alien Snail. This is the only representation I could really find.
Yeah.
You gave me an Alien book, I think I did.
I did give you that, and you didn't bring it.
I didn't know.
Town brought his book that I happily gave him
for Back to the Future.
You couldn't be bothered to bring the book I gave you.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
He's a true fan.
I know. I'm a true fan of Alien, though.
And friend.
Well, I'm sorry. But I'm a true fan. That's all I care about.
Broken my heart.
Okay, I can admit that I'm a true fan.
You're going down a path I can't follow.
I don't want to follow. I'm good. I'm going to go down a different fucking path.
Okay, Anakin.
No, I will tell you I'm a true fan of Alien, the original, which is what we're here to discuss the first 4 Alien films.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, and Resurrection. We'll talk about Prometheus, Covenant, and all that other shit some other time.
I can't wait for that one.
Well, because also Alien Earth is still out right now at the time of this recording, so we're going to...
Romulus, I like.
Okay.
But Prometheus and Covenant, I don't like.
We could talk about it another time. But, yeah, Alien, the series, as... now, I bet you didn't know this, but the first Alien film was written by Dan O'Bannon, who was a computer animator for the original Star Wars, 1977.
Oh, cool. No, I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah.
I never looked into that.
I think he was trying to do... I think he was, like, writing on the side, I think, and I think it was before Star Wars, but he did a film with John Carpenter called Dark Star, which I think was supposed to be a parody of 2001, A Space Odyssey, and everybody, I think, was freaked out by the alien in that movie, and he was like, well, I couldn't make people laugh with my parody film, so I'll make a legitimately scary movie with Alien, the original.
A body horror film?
Yeah, kind of. Well, the alien in Dark Star was like a beach ball with teeth.
That actually kind of sounds terrifying.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it kind of is a little bit.
Imagine you go to kick it and it just bites your foot off.
Yeah. But Alien, the original.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of all time. I love this movie quite a bit. Yeah, that's the whole video. Just me.
All right, that's it. Thank you for coming, guys. Yeah. We did it.
No, this is one of my favorite movies. I'm trying to remember the first time that I watched it. I think it was because Covenant was coming out, and I wanted to watch the Alien series like leading up to.
First time you ever watched it?
Yeah, like leading up to that, like
really?
around when I was like 16 or 17, whenever Covenant came out. But I'm a really big fan of this film. It's directed by Ridley Scott, who is probably one of the most schizophrenic filmographies I've ever experienced.
He's had his ups and downs.
He's had a lot of ups and a lot of downs.
You know,
for every,
a little bit of a downswing.
For every gladiator, there's a gladiator too.
Yeah.
I will just say that.
They can't all be great.
No. But Alien is one of my favorite films from him. Stars a bunch of people in space.
Sigourney Weaver, Tom Skerritt, bunch of other people that I can't remember the names of right now.
Ian Holm. Veronica Cartwright.
Who?
Veronica Cartwright.
Oh,
she
yeah.
plays Lambert.
That's right. And John Hurt.
That's right. Yeah. This is like
the actor who...
I can't say I know the name of the guy who plays Parker.
He just passed away not too long ago, I think. I can't remember his name. He had a really distinct name because I know he was also a bad guy in one of the James Bond movies. I think he was the bad guy.
Are you talking about Harry Dean Stanton?
No, not Harry Dean Stanton.
Or are you talking about the guy who played Parker?
Parker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember that guy's name. Begins with a Y.
I found it. I'm probably gonna butcher this name. Yaphet Kotto.
Yaphet Kotto.
Kotto?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
A great actor, and the whole cast. I was gonna say, like, I think like this is probably one of my favorite like alien films and films in general.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of a good starting point for this because I really love this movie. But this is like one of those films where it's like nearly everything in it kind of speaks to me. Mm-hmm. Just in terms of like, I mean, the one thing we can talk about first is the cast.
Yeah.
I think like future movies in the series, to kind of jump around here a bit, kind of have like a shitload of characters that like it's kind of hard to keep track of how many characters there are. Mm-hmm. But I think like this is the perfect amount of characters. You like get to know them intimately and kind of know them over the course of the film.
I would disagree, at least on one film. Aliens has, I think, also the perfect number of characters.
Okay.
Because it also, they're easier to track. They all have their own unique personality. But after that, it kind of gets like, they're kind of generic.
Yeah, and I will give the one character who's probably the most underdeveloped in the original Alien is Kane, but that's because he
fucking dies.
He's unconscious for half of the movie, and then he comes back for the second half and then dies.
He's an incubator.
Yeah, basically. I would say
he's the first to wake up.
Oh yeah, that's a nice little detail there. I love the little details that this film has.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'm sorry, I keep jumping around here a bit. I kind of want to talk about why I love this movie as its own individual movie.
To.
Alien is probably one of my favorite films, mostly because of like the atmosphere and kind of like the whole concept of it being like a small-scaled story with all these characters, and like I like the multiple meanings that this film has. Like Alien, it's like, oh, it's about a fucking alien, but it's like fear of the unknown, fear of what you don't understand.
It's also an allegory for assault.
Yeah, there is a lot of like sexual kind of imagery in this film, thanks to H.R. Geiger
and yeah, basically like taking away of humanity. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, there's a lot of things because it's like about impregnation, or I don't know if that's a word.
Yeah, no.
And like being violated and like what that does to a person and the people around them.
Yeah, birth.
Birth and all that stuff. It's got a lot of unique things that it brings to cinema and just storytelling in general.
Mm. And all that, I think some of that imagery is probably thanks to H.R. Geiger and his great art direction. I mean, you not only just have like the engineer. His ship kind of has like that, like some of the walls and ceilings kind of look like bones or like a rib cage or something like that. I think the astronauts literally go through a vagina in the wall. Yeah,
there's some stuff that looks like that. Mm-hmm. And those were actually Ridley Scott's kids on a stage to make it look even larger.
for the reveal of
the spacesuits they were in.
Yeah, which is a pretty cool detail. I think this is one of those films where it's like I don't really know a whole lot about the production. I did read the book that you gave me, but like otherwise it's like yeah, I want proof that you
hawked it as soon as you could get rid of it.
No,
it's at a pawn shop somewhere.
Well, here's the thing. This is one of those movies where it's like I don't want to know too much because I don't want it to give it away. You know what I mean? Because this is such like a great little like story.
Well, wait, this is the one film you want to enjoy actually watching without analyzing.
No. Well, listen. I obviously like I analyze like the themes like about fear of the unknown and like human sexuality and like the extent of it and stuff like that. But like I more mean in terms of like how this film was made.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too deep into just because I like to maintain that. Although there is apparently like some things that I've heard like about how like the original script was like so cryptic and nobody could understand it or something like that.
Yeah, there was a lot of things with that, and there was supposed to be like Sigourney Weaver and Tom Skerritt's characters were supposed to have like some sort of relationship,
some kind of affair,
cut out,
which they moved on to.
Which I'm happy they got rid of.
Yeah. I know it probably would have like applied to like the themes of the film, but I know there's also the android Ash, which kind of falls into that, but it's more or less about like the corruption in humanity.
Yeah.
About how the company, as it's called, they don't ever say what its name is. Obviously, they say it in the sequels. But I like that. I like that nebulous, like, oh, the company. It like they're so evil. It's like you don't need to know their names. It's just like they're an evil, faceless corporation.
Yeah, it's about corporations being bad.
Basically, yeah. Like adding on another little sprinkle.
Yeah, and then during the whole film, for the most part, you don't know who the lead is, at least at the beginning. Mm-hmm. And you think, like, is it Tom Skerritt's? Is it Dallas? Is it he seems to be the most, like, probably the lead.
He kind of is until he disappears.
And then he gets
movie.
taken out.
Yeah.
And then it's like, who is it? And then it kind of falls onto Sigourney Weaver's character. Mm-hmm. And I like how they did that. And like, she's not like I don't know, like a tough, like, well, she is, but she's not like a soldier or something like that. You would expect like a generic kind of thing. Mm-hmm. She's an everyday person, and she overcomes this and like has to watch all of her friends get kind of, or like coworkers.
I was gonna say friends. I don't
killed.
know, man.
I mean, like, she definitely cared about Dallas, but maybe not Lambert as much because they fight. And I guess she really slaps Sigourney Weaver, and Sigourney Weaver's actually really pissed.
Yeah. Well, that scene was also cut from the theatrical cut. There are two different versions
Extended.
of all of these films. This is probably the one movie in the Quadrilogy, the original series, that I'm like, there are barely any changes. Like apparently I watched the director's cut recently.
Yeah.
Apparently it's like a few minutes shorter than the theatrical cut.
That's weird.
And the only thing that they really add is that egg morphing scene, like the one where she like finds Dallas, like during the escape sequence.
Yeah,
I get why that was cut, because it's like, Ripley, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We don't have time for this. But and honestly, I kind of prefer the theatrical ending where it's like, you never find out what happens to these people.
Yeah, I like
Dallas
that
just disappears
too.
from the movie.
Yeah, I like that they the only thing they find is this flamethrower in the duct and like no body, no blood, nothing, and they just gone. And it kind of makes it more mysterious and a bit more terrifying, because like where the hell are these people going? And I also enjoy that as well. I think that's a better touch than showing it leaves it up to the imagination, which can be even more terrifying.
That's why I love the alien creature in this. And my one flaw with this movie is that it's connected to more movies that explains the creature. And that's why not that I hate
Big Chap.
Yeah, not that I hate. Well, I think he's called like Kane's son, like
he's
according
also called
to
Big Chap.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not aware of that fan name. I'm more aware
the
of like,
official name.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm aware.
I understand.
I call him like Kane's son because that's what Ash called him. But Ash kind of like was like, that's a pretty insensitive moment. It's like Kane just died.
Yeah.
And it's just like Kane's
Ash is
son.
a fucking android. He's an asshole.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just surprised everyone around him wasn't just like, dude, what the fuck? Kane just died. We don't have time for this. No, but I like the ambiguity of the alien, and you never find out exactly what it is, because like obviously like you see it take away specific characters, but then the way that it like kills Lambert, like, you know, implied that it kind of like assaulted her to death, basically. Which again, that's why I like this movie, because it's so simple, and you just you know, you never really know what's happening. It's that fear of the unknown. It's that grand mystery.
From what I understand, I think it cut Parker in half. Because like, don't you see like a pair of legs and like his body? Like,
like hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I know it killed them brutally.
Mm-hmm.
There was something. When they're at the dinner table and and like, I think it's after they wake up, or maybe when before Kane hatches, you see Ash just kind of in the background. He's observing everybody. He's not a part of the group. He's an outsider because he is an android, and it's like, it lends like this dude is kind of creepy, but like, I don't know, like that could just be his personality, but he's just hovering around the back, and it's because he's observing all of them, because to them they're subjects. Like they know, like he knows what is going to happen because of because he's connected to the ship's computer mother in a certain way. Like he's aware of its mission of like the crew being expendable and everything, and like to him they're incubators.
Yeah, basically.
So he's like a scientist observing and making sure that everything is going well and that they're okay. But it's just creepy. His performance is just so good.
I love Ian Holm in this. He only was in this movie. No other movies.
Oh, come on.
He was in no other movies.
You haven't even seen Romulus yet.
I'm scared to.
It's good.
Not because it's scary, but because I
good.
don't want to watch it.
I was never afraid of this movie.
No, I
think
mean
I
it's
saw
more
it-
unsettling as opposed to. It's not really like graphic. The original Alien.
Yeah, I think I saw Aliens first, I believe, and then
Okay.
this one, and I think it was like 8. I know I was younger because I was watching those kinds of movies. Like my parents were like, "You want to watch Predator?" Like, okay,
Hell yeah, man.
fuck yeah, I do. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Do I want to watch him kill a bunch of people? Yeah, that's great. This is cool.
Were there any movies that your parents were like, maybe don't watch this right now?
I don't know. I
Okay.
can't remember. I was the baby, so it was like at this point, it's like fuck it, let's watch whatever we want to watch.
It's fine if he gets fucked up. It's okay.
I know I was messed up.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I was watching. What was it like the remake of Dawn of the Dead? That fucked me up for a long time.
Oh really?
Yeah, I thought zombies were actually going to happen for a while. I was like, I'm terrified of this. I don't like this.
Yeah.
They let you rewatch the Patterson on 9/11 movie.
The what?
You're talking about no. You're Robert Pattinson first of all.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
What does that have to do with anything?
That movie came out when I was way older.
Yeah, but your parents let you watch it.
Why are you bringing up
Why would my
9/11?
parents let
We're,
me
we're
watch
talking
it?
like
I'm
when
an
he's
adult.
like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I think what happened was Alex was listening to us and he's like, "We haven't mentioned 9/11 in 10 minutes.
You know,
So we
I
have
was-
to bring it up right
I was
now."
I was a fully conscious child when 9/11 happened. I remember watching it on TV.
And
God.
still didn't stop it.
I'm not Mark Wahlberg. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, there you go. You could have.
Excuses.
You could have stopped it.
Excuses.
Sean.
Mark Wahlberg was out of town. And he couldn't stop it. So I neither could I.
Wasn't it?
I was in second grade.
Wasn't Seth MacFarlane supposed to be on that?
Well, I don't know. Alex might.
Everybody apparently was supposed to be on the flight. The 9/11
So many people that
flight.
could have stopped it.
You know how many? You know how many? I feel like 20 plus celebrities have come out like, yeah, I was supposed to be on that flight, but I decided that day I wasn't gonna get on the plane for one reason or another.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every time I see those stories, I'm like, it's some of them are probably bullshit. Seth
Maybe.
MacFarlane might be real, but
Yeah. I think it was real because he was like interning it in New York. Or
He was hungover, so that's why he didn't
Yeah.
take the plane. So
That's
you know?
like half the story. Half
Yeah.
the stories are like, "Oh, I slept in, so they
I
gave
missed my
ticket
flight."
away," or yeah, I missed my flight.
I was supposed to be on 93.
So remember, kids, drink. It'll save you from disaster.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I've also had a big crush on Sigourney Weaver.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I like Lampert too. She's great.
I prefer Sigourney Weaver. I prefer Ripley,
That's fair. Why does she have a cat?
'Cause why not?
Why did they let a cat on board?
It's for keeping. There was some specific reason. I can't remember why, but it was like genetically engineered or something.
Oh, is
That could have also been something that I saw that was like maybe fan related. I know I saw something that a while ago that was some kind of story that the cat actually injured the xenomorph, and that's why it was like not fully powered.
Oh,
Like, it
really?
injured it when it was like molting
Oh,
at some point,
okay.
and it messed the xenomorph up.
To kind of explain why it doesn't have the same abilities as like other xenomorphs.
Something along those lines. I can't remember what, but I know that it was like supposed to keep rodents and stuff at bay on the ship.
Oh, speaking of cats,
Sadie,
here we go.
Hello.
Are
Oh,
you-
she's going right for the xenomorph. Oh,
Are
hey,
you-
baby.
Earlier when we were setting up, Sadie was just licking the alien snail that I have here, and she does it again.
Just gonna chill out.
No, don't do it. No, don't do it. Come on. See, this cat ain't afraid of the
You
aliens.
precious little baby.
I
Ain't
know.
afraid of no alien.
Jonesy's a great cat though in the movie. I like Jonesy.
Mm-hmm.
Jonesy's cool.
My girl cat's named Ripley.
Oh, is she actually?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know because you never invited me to your house.
Okay. I've sent you pictures of Ripley. You were like, I would die for her. It was the one where she was standing on her hind legs.
I would. Okay, I do want to establish one thing in this
What?
video. By the way, there
What?
was one instance in which I said that when dogs stand on their hind legs, it reminds me of aliens standing on their hind
forgot
legs.
about it.
I was just mentioning that when the alien stands on its hind legs in this movie, it's a little freaky.
That's why he's afraid of dogs, everybody. Especially Chihuahuas for some fucking reason.
well, they're so fast and small. They can
We
dish
used
out a
to-
lot of pain in a short amount of time.
Every time you see a dog in public, you're like, oh god,
It's
not again.
Someone has to have a certificate for this death machine.
Do I have any tranquilizer?
No, I like dogs. Come
Yeah,
on.
I got a taser.
No, but I was saying I like how like you barely see the alien like a lot because it's designed in
Yeah.
a way where it like kind of hides into the environment and like again you just never really know like what its true like capabilities are.
Yeah, that's also why I don't like and I hope they get decanonized, the Covenant and Prometheus movies. More Covenant than Prometheus. 'Cause
Yeah.
I like the mystery of not knowing where they come from. And granted, technically it's not where they come from. He just altered something that existed prior. Like there's a home planet of xenomorphs somewhere. But I like not knowing that. I like the mystery of it. It lends more to the imagination.
We'll get to those movies later. Those are something. Wait, I was gonna say I liked Ash's whole thing earlier, where when they confront him and they're like, "Oh, you admire it." He's kind of like on the same page as it, like where he's like, "It's the perfect organism because it doesn't care about like other people. It just cares about
Doesn't
survival."
get blinded by morality. And stuff.
And like that leads to the moment where they're like, it's not just there like because it's pointless. That's like the moment where the characters are like, oh, all bets are off. We got to get off this ship.
She keeps chewing on my thumb.
No, oh.
She has like some sort of licking or fixation right now. She keeps chewing on my thumb. No. It's not a bad thing. Don't take her away from me. No, I just I like how he's like, you have my sympathies. And it's like, and
That's such a badass line.
yeah. Well,
too.
I do. There's instances where you see him like when he does that thing where he's like looking around and he does that like little jog to himself.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
get his motors and everything back up and running because I don't just it's so interesting. Like I wanted to know more about that particular character. Mm-hmm. But granted he's a bad guy, but he's also like not at the same time. He was programmed to do this.
Yeah.
He's just doing his job. Like humanize the goons. Like he's doing like his job, and his order is based on what Mother told him to do, which is saying crew is expendable, make sure that this specimen gets back to Earth alive, which is fucking stupid. To just be like, yeah, we need this thing on Earth right now.
Well, nobody really knows. Like that's sort of the thing with these movies, these earlier ones, is like if an alien gets to Earth, everything's fucked.
Yeah, it's done.
And it'd be like, oh, well, let's make a series where they're on Earth. But I'm sure it's good.
It is.
I haven't seen it yet.
So far, it's interesting. It's good. I like
Okay,
it.
fair
You may not, but it looks like practical and for the alien, practical and digital.
Well, that's good. I appreciate these movies when they have practical. I will say there are some in the original Alien that don't hold up the best. Like the one shot in the movie that I don't like, and to this day, like I even hate that it wasn't like fixed in the director's cut. It's the scene where they're setting up the model version of Ash's head. And then it cuts to like his real.
Oh,
real
that cut
head.
is a little.
That cut is bad.
It's bad cut.
It's the one shot in the movie that I'm like, no, I don't like.
Yeah, and he's just. They cut a hole in the table, put his head through it, and he's just crouched
cut
underneath
to another shot of the other characters and then cut back to that.
Yeah,
and also maybe the alien like at the end where he's floating in space doesn't look the greatest. But like other than that, I pretty much appreciate like everything in this movie.
Yeah.
To me, it's like 99% perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
Very
how
well.
I feel about
That's
this
a good
movie.
one. That's a good one. It's my second favorite.
Behind the next movie that we're going to talk about,
Which is my favorite of the franchise, Aliens.
Yes. I think James Cameron literally had a meeting with 20th Century Fox.
This
He's
time
like,
it's war.
yeah, no, he was just like, all right, here's a great idea. And he had Alien and he just put an S on it.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, okay, sure, why not?
I think it was a dollar sign. But well, he actually wrote that before they were in between filming, because of Terminator, the first one, because Arnold was doing Conan the Destroyer at the time, and it ran long. And they told him and he wrote Aliens, and they told him if Terminator does bad, you're not going to do Aliens. And luckily Terminator did great because Aliens was fucking fantastic, and I'm so happy he did it.
James Cameron was pretty small at that time. Did they just were like, hey, we're going to give a sequel to this sci-fi movie to just some guy?
No, because of the success of Terminator. Like basically, if Terminator does really well, you'll helm this because he's done some other stuff. But
I'm just surprised that like nobody from the original like Alien like crew wanted to do
Ridley Scott didn't want to do it.
That's totally fair. Because I see the original Alien as just like an individual like film by itself.
I don't know. I like that she's floating in space for 57 years, and that's also apparently because of Mother. Because there's a lore reason as to why that happened. Ash downloaded himself into the computer before he died. And made the ship not. He messed with something.
He got the last laugh at the
something
end.
like that. And threw it off course for some reason. She's apparently also that ship is in Romulus, and it is Sigourney Weaver. It is Ripley.
Okay.
Her ship is in it. It's on the station. But they never woke her up. Anyway, but no, Aliens, I fucking love Aliens. The extended edition, you got to watch the extended edition because it has more that does add to... Town is getting attacked.
Town's getting headbutted by
He
Satan.
cannot touch the cat either.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is probably the one. Well, this and Alien 3 are probably like the only two like Alien movies I'm like, yeah, probably watch like the other cut of it because the director's cut definitely.
There's like
Welcome
5
back.
different cuts of Alien 3. I love everything about Aliens. I love the design of the ships, and the vehicles, the weapons, how they handle themselves because it's very very much like based on like Vietnam era stuff, and it I feel like it fleshes out things perfectly, you know, because it gives a name to the company. It shows how the government is structured militarily, and how they're building better worlds, and that, you know, the way that they knew exactly where the planet was because the ship transmitted the data back, and that they didn't have to, you know, all they had to do was wait. You know, It's like, okay, it's still out there. We just got to wait. And then they sent a colony out there, built it up, purposely knowing that this shit is probably here. Oh, no, wait. Actually, I'm wrong. They didn't get that information until
Ripley came back.
Ripley gave them where it was.
Right,
and
yeah.
then dude said the coordinates. Okay, never mind.
I think like the people in the company, which we can now call Weyland Yutani, like I think there was kind of like a independent faction who like wanted the alien for the original movie.
Bioweapons division.
Yeah, and then like it came to light again in Aliens.
Yep. They wanted it to weaponize it, to use it for all kinds of different things.
Right. Which you can definitely weaponize an unstable animal.
Yeah, with acid for blood. And you know, you get introduced in this movie to so many wonderful characters. Like you got Hudson, Hicks, you got Vasquez, who I had a crush on her too. She's so hot, dude. She was awesome.
No, I that's fair. That's fair.
And then you
Apparently
got
the actress didn't know that it was about actual
I know.
aliens. It was about illegal
Jeanette
aliens.
Goldstein.
Yeah, and they put that as a line in the movie.
Yeah. No, Bill Paxton's character of Hudson is honestly funny. He's funny, but like it's exactly how somebody who's super cocky would react in a situation where they're way out of their depth.
And then after they encounter the aliens for the first time.
Yeah. And I'm gonna kind of skip ahead a little bit with this, but I love his character arc because he goes from being like super cocky and then like to terrified of the situation. But when the time is right, like, you know, like what is it? Like the Joker says in their final moments, people show you who they really are.
Yeah.
He is actually the ultimate badass.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
taking
yeah.
out aliens.
Yeah.
And he's kicking ass.
And he gives his life to
And he
help the
does.
others.
And then he gets taken out, which sucked. But like there's in that shot where he's getting dragged down, like Hicks actually shoots into it to try and kill him. I don't know if he did. But I always loved his character arc because you can visually see it, like him, because he's cocky, but he can also back it up.
Yeah.
And I just I think Bill Paxton's performance, you know, R.I.P., is just, it's super super memorable. Like he's, I feel the only person that could really do that is Bill Paxton. And he did an amazing job. And then you had Michael Biehn, who wasn't originally cast as Hicks. There was another actor, I can't remember his name, but he had a drug or alcohol problem and was fired, and they brought in Michael Biehn. There's actually a shot of him, the original actor, still in the movie.
Oh,
When
really?
when they're first entering the hive, that's the original actor.
So they recasted like
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
It was like Michael J. Fox, Eric Stoltz. Just-
Kind of, sort of.
Not
but
as-
they hadn't,
not
they
as
hadn't
bad.
filmed as much.
Okay. All right.
So he came in and just, I think he knocked it out of the park because he's not like a big, you know, Michael Bihn's not like a big dude or intimidating. He's an everyman. And I feel like he's just cool under pressure.
Falls asleep on the
I love
ride
that.
to
Somebody
the...
wake up Hicks. I love that so much. And
Yeah.
Apone, their sergeant, he was a Vietnam veteran, I think a Medal of Honor winner. He was also, I think, either Marines or Navy, but just the way things, you know, in this film progress is amazing. Like Ripley, her character evolves because she comes back to Earth and finds out her daughter is dead because her daughter was supposed to get home to her for her 11th birthday,
which is an improvement with the director's cut
Yes.
because that subplot is not really in the theatrical edition.
No.
Which I appreciate that
I
more
like
because
that.
that actually ties into like the themes of like motherhood and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yeah, and the actor that they had, or the person in the picture, is actually Sigourney Weaver's mom.
Yeah.
Which I was thinking is a nice touch, but and it does impact the whole relationship she has with Newt later because
Who's also a great character.
Yeah, Newt is fantastic. When you put her in charge,
She does the little
yeah,
That actress, I think, is now a school teacher.
yeah. She's a school teacher, and I know the girl from Jurassic Park is now like a professional violinist.
Oh, really?
So that's kind of cool when child actors go off to different things. But
Yeah.
I fucking love this movie. And it's just, the music is so amazing. Like I love the score for this film and how they introduce everything. Like James Cameron, like when he's not doing Avatar and he's doing things that
when he's making normal
when he's
movies.
making good movies and not the same movie 5 times.
Yeah.
He really puts his whole pussy into it. And I love it.
When he's not making tech demos, he's a pretty good filmmaker.
It's like, hey, you want to see what I can do with fire?
Oh, let me tell you.
The camera's on fire.
Now, I believe I mentioned this to you at one
Yeah.
point, and you got pretty upset with me.
What?
That I think Aliens is a great movie.
Okay.
I don't care for it as much as I do Alien.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. Well, we dodged that fire.
I don't think I ever
everybody.
got upset at you for that.
Well, I think it was the way that
I was feigning upset at you.
Yeah, and it's probably the way that I said it. I think I said it in a way that I was like, "Alien sucks. It's the worst thing ever."
Oh yeah.
I don't think that
you
at
might
all.
have done that.
I think Aliens, and this kind of also like is a criticism for
Mm-hmm.
Alien 3 when we get to that. I don't think Aliens is like a great sequel to Alien. I kind of consider it more of like a reimagining of it. Because Aliens like hits a lot of the same similar beats, but it's like an action film. Like you have the instance where it's like, oh, where's the alien? Oh, it's in the ceiling. That was from the original. The moment at the end where it's like they think that they did it, but then the alien, the queen snuck aboard.
Yeah.
Like, just like at the ending of the original.
I love that whole scene, that whole instance of her like, her relationship development with Bishop is also great.
Oh, yeah.
At first she's like super. Like, I don't like you because you're an android because of my experience with a prior android that tried to fucking kill me. But, you know what? You did okay. It's like,
Yeah.
I did? Yeah. And then
Actually,
he gets cut in half.
oh, yeah, the queen took Bishop.
Milk. Yeah. There's actually a t-shirt with that on it.
Oh, is there actually? Oh.
I like that one. And then just, oh, God, the power loader. I wanted one of those so bad because I thought it was real.
You thought that was real?
I thought it was real, okay? Just like when I was a kid, I thought the hoverboard was real.
But you didn't think to yourself like, okay, they're on a spaceship. I know that's not real, but this one
I thought,
specific...
okay, I see construction equipment in movies all the time. It's probably real. There's no one behind her in actuality. There's a dude behind her and actually operating the suit.
Oh, was there? That's
Yeah.
also practical, I think.
Yeah, it's practical.
That's great.
Everything in there is practical. Like their APC is actually an airport tug
Oh, that's cool.
that they had at the
No,
time.
I will say, I think this is a fantastic movie. Like, as a movie, it's, like, so well constructed and everything. But I think just in terms of, like, you know, what speaks to me more as, like, somebody that likes films, the original does it for me more. Just because I like that
understand
mystery. I think that's kind of, like, where we kind of differ in terms of, like, you know, what we look for. Like, I'm more about, like, I guess more the mystery or, like, what this means and what that means. And you're kind of more about, like, the nitty-gritty, like, the specifics kind of.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these
suppose.
movies appeal to those two kinds of things, and I'm not saying Aliens is bad. I think it's a
No,
great
I know
movie.
that. I know, but I just like the character arcs and the world that it builds and everything that in it just feels like it's new but also lived in and functional, and it fits that universe perfectly. Like down to like their military garb, the weapons and vehicles that they use, even the colony itself just feels amazing. Like how they missed everything, and you come into there and it's like, what the fuck happened? Like they immediately open that door and it's just like carnage everywhere.
Yeah.
Is just so incredible but it shows that the aliens are not entirely invincible, which I do like. And I like it how that impacts Ripley's overall character arc throughout the entire series, because she goes from being like a final girl to being able to fight back equally. And she does that badass moment where she straps the flamethrower to a pulse rifle and just goes into the heart of the hive to get her child, who she's not leaving behind.
Yeah, it's not even like a child that she knew for that long, but she's
No.
like, "I fuck this. I'm not."
This is like
not
my
taking
kid.
this.
Like that's like mom basically doing anything to go after her kid, and then at the end, her calling her mommy was just, icing on the cake.
Yeah, definitely, definitely going to pay off in the next movie, isn't it?
Well, I don't. Can we just stop here? Like, and just say like everything else is fine. Like, there was
Yeah.
only ever 2 Aliens movies, and they were both fantastic.
No, we got to talk about the other two. Come
I
on.
fucking hate 3.
We'll get to it in a second. I will say Aliens, yeah, it's a great movie. I don't think there's really like a lot bad. I mean, again, I think it mostly comes down to like my preference of the first one. Like
You're more of a slow burn kind of guy.
yeah, and I don't like that they go out of their way to like kind of explain the aliens. It just to me makes them like it kind of devalues the first one a bit because it's like, oh, if they had guns on that ship at the
They did.
Nostromo for the Nostromo,
They did have a gun.
why didn't they use it?
I don't know.
No, okay,
I mean,
great.
I don't know. Like, there's
Well,
stuff
those
where,
guys
like,
are
they had like
those
a,
guys are
like
idiots
a laser
then.
gun or whatever.
Well, where
I
was
think it was
this?
cut. I don't know. There's promotional images where they're holding flamethrowers, and I think Dallas has a gun.
Okay.
There's also a promotional image of Sigourney Weaver fucking shooting the flamethrower out in the middle of a park,
Okay.
which I love.
That's funny.
That's great.
They had great downtime in between.
Oh, there's also a cut thing that isn't in the theatrical or extended edition. It's a deleted scene that's like not on the Blu-ray for some reason. Of
Talking about
Burke,
Alien or Aliens?
aliens.
Okay.
Of Burke actually being cocooned and him like asking Ripley to kill him because he has one inside of
Which
him.
is also literally from Alien, the deleted
Yeah.
scene from Alien.
Yeah,
That's
but
funny.
I think she gives him a grenade and like there's an explosion.
Oh.
She's like, I'm not gonna kill you, but you can do it yourself.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's cruel. I think the way that Burke goes out in this film kind of, it's
He deserved it. Like even the actor's own mother was like, I hated your character. I hated you
hated-
so much. I'm glad to see you die.
disowned from
Yeah.
the family.
And I guess Sigourney Weaver, when they were doing the scene where she's ripping the cocoon stuff off of Newt, they told her like this stuff is safe, but she cut her hand open.
Oh, really? Damn. Well, James Cameron, as much as I like his films, he is kind of like notorious for like certain things on sets in terms of like safety. Like, who's Sarah Connor? Linda Hamilton.
Linda Hamilton?
She's like deaf in one ear partially because of the firing the gun in the elevator in T2.
Well, yeah, they should have given them earplugs for that. They could have given them ones that didn't look like earplugs.
But those films back in the day were like so like they were dangerous to
Yeah.
fucking make. So
yeah,
things are different.
I did see someone describing the Aliens franchise, like the original 4, as the first one's horror,
Yeah.
the second one is action, the third one is drama, and the fourth one is like a comedy.
Yeah, basically. Well, that's sort of the thing is like all 4 of the original films are kind of the same movie,
Kinda.
but just like from a different like directorial like perspective, basically.
Yeah.
I don't think like that's sort of the one flaw with this quadrilogy as it is. They don't connect well as like a single like narrative, but it's like interesting just to see like the perspective change. And that's also
Yeah.
why I don't really care to watch Romulus because it's just like it's another horror film.
What's a prequel?
Yeah,
It is
but it's
different.
just like
it is different. You get a little bit more terrifying.
to
with
me, every
seeing-
time I see Romulus, it's just like it's an Alien fan film, and it's just like, do I really want to watch it?
you should watch it. It's good.
I mean, I guess I will for content. So
You will. You should.
I'm basically a martyr for this channel. Is there anything else for Aliens that we need to mention? Because it's already pretty good, and I don't think we have.
the practical effects that are all done in it, the models. I just love the atmosphere that it brings.
Town,
to the
you have
franchise.
something to say?
I was gonna ask how many aliens are in this movie.
There's there was 158 colonists.
Oh, I thought you actually had a number for all the aliens that were in the movie.
Well, there's probably 158, and then
probably more
a
than
couple
that.
extra once they take the Marines and cocoon them.
Wow, that's a lot more
lot.
than
it's a lot of
just
aliens.
one.
Leads
Yeah.
up to the that ties into the title. It's aliens, you know. There's
More
God,
aliens means more horror.
That's the thing. I wasn't really scared when I watched this film as a kid. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
I was like a little bit, but there's more tension. It's not a horror film. It's more of an action film. So
My mom, I think either before I was born, maybe, or I could have been born, dressed up for Halloween as Ripley with the 2 guns together.
Oh.
She duct taped 2 super soakers together.
oh, that's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Do we have to?
yes.
I'm gonna
let's
preface
do it.
this. I'm gonna say like in my head canon, everything after Aliens is a dream that she's having in hypersleep.
Okay,
and that
fair
none
enough.
of it is real.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Alien 3, baby. This is the one. I will
What do
say
you mean this is the one. This,
this
is
the
not the
no.
one.
I was gonna say this is the one that we're probably gonna have the biggest disagreement
I
about
fucking hate this movie.
because I actually kind of like this movie now, and it's kind of
You
funny
watch the
because
assembly cut and you're like, oh, it's artsy and I like it.
yeah, basically. Well, okay. Listen. I should give a little background. I know Alex D will kind of back me up. Like I hated Alien 3 when I was younger. Like I did not
you
like
should.
this movie.
To the point that you made a 30-minute or longer analysis.
Yeah, I did, and then
practically dogging on it. And then,
I did, and then I realized it just wasn't a very well constructed review.
Wow.
Is it still up?
No, it's gone.
You should repost it.
No,
Show the world.
I should not. There's a lot of jokes that do not hold up for that.
You good, Alex? You look a little flustered. You tired?
He's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
yeah,
I thought you were gonna
tired.
say me. I didn't sleep less.
Oh well, you look fantastic.
What? See how many bags are under my eyes, Mister?
At least 3.
It's a grocery store under his eyes.
No, the grocery store is in my stomach.
We'll get some Taco Bell later. It'll be all right.
Yeah, why not?
Oh.
No, listen. To kind of tie into my my earlier thoughts. Like I like Alien 3 like as its own individual like film. Like I like a lot of what this film is attempting
You like
to
David
do.
Fincher?
Oh yeah, and that's kind of funny. Is like David Fincher has gone on to like disown this film. Like he barely talks about
Because
it.
it had so much studio intervention.
Oh yeah, have you ever seen the video of him on the set of Alien 3? He just sees a microphone and he's just like, it's amazing to he just whispers into it. He goes, it's amazing to me that Fox is one of the biggest production companies in the world because they're all just a bunch of morons. And I'm like, God damn. And it's so like interesting because like he's primarily before this he was primarily known for doing like music videos, but like this maybe not this so much, but like it. Thank God he got like Seven and Fight Club and like all that other stuff. But I will say I actually do really like his directing in this film. I preferred like I do really like how this film is more like kind of warm as opposed to the coolness of the first two, in terms of like how it looks. It's more like hell kind of in this movie.
Oh yeah, they're doing a lot of like allegories for religion. There was like 8 different scripts.
Yeah. They're like
Which there's one that I like a lot.
and yeah, you mentioned that they did like a reading of that.
Yet it made more sense. Well, they turned it into a graphic novel and then a motion comic where it's Michael Biehn and Lance Henriksen voicing their respective characters.
I mean, that's
because
cool that
they
they
don't
did that.
kill them off.
Yeah. Again, that's the one element like if you're looking at this from a complete series, it doesn't work. I think it works in the context of this film just in terms of like it adds on to Ripley's like arc of like
It's depressing.
yeah, it's a depressing movie. And
Yeah,
that's why
but,
I like it.
At the end of Aliens, they're like a perfect nuclear family almost kind of thing. Where
Well, Aliens also, if you were a fan of the original Alien, the ending to Aliens is going to make you upset because Ripley was in that cryo sleep for like 57 years.
yeah, but now they're in like a big military ship and they're not in an escape little guy. What's it called? The Narcissus?
Yeah, something like that.
Was that also in Alien 3?
The ship at the beginning?
Yeah, because isn't her recording, like her distress recording that she made, play in that movie?
That's it's kind of weird because yeah, at the end of Alien 3 they play the ending like message from the first Alien.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's on the
Yeah, that
escape pod for the Sulaco.
I didn't
But that kind of
understand
also if you want to tie that into it's all a dream, then that can kind of
it makes sense.
maybe they brought it with the Sulaco as like a thing because it's like they needed her like mission data. If they
But they
ever
could just
needed
take out like I don't know something the size of a fucking credit card and be like, oh, this is all we need. We don't need an entire ship.
whatever. I don't know. They should have just nuked the entire site to begin with an alien.
The prison.
You're
Well,
wrong.
they're like they have lice. Okay.
Well, I will say I didn't really like the prisoners that much, but it is a nice kind of different change of pace for me, like in terms of like characters to,
Yeah.
follow. I like some of them. I mean, I don't like all of them obviously because a lot of them are kind of
They're
a lot of them
terrible-
look the same
terrible
because they're all
people.
bald. So
Yeah.
it's like
Well, I think that comes back from the one script where it was supposed to be like a planet made of wood. That they're
and they
like
were
monks.
nuns. Yeah, or not nuns, monks.
Yeah. Which, Jesus, what were they smoking?
I like it though. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea. Just this idea of like these violent prisoners that have found God at the ass end of space and are now like dealing with like this devilish creature.
Yeah, the one like comes to revere it and it doesn't kill him.
No, it like treats it well in the assembly cut. I will say, if you're gonna watch this movie, watch the assembly cut. It is so much better than in certain instances it's
Is that
better.
where it comes out of a cow instead of a dog?
Yeah, which, I mean, again, it kind of makes more sense to come out of a dog, but I don't think it really...
Well, yeah, it's a runner. It looks like it takes on the characteristics of the thing. So the thing would be
Which I like. I like that the alien
So
in
this
this
alien
is...
should have udders
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
that squirts out fucking acid. Instead.
Oh, acid milk?
Acid milk.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be a great, like, tie-in product, too, then. It's it's like we got
Start drinking
alien
and you just
milk.
melt your esophagus.
That would be amazing. I mean, they get a bunch of lawsuits.
I mean, I have aliens toys. Oh, I should have brought them.
But alien milk, though, sounds amazing. I'd drink that shit in a heartbeat.
Oh, like Luke Skywalker did. Straight out of the tip?
Maybe not like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not going to be a hermit on an alien.
That was green, like the aliens.
I'm not going to be on a alien planet like a hermit anytime soon.
Uh-huh.
At least I don't think so.
Oh, the melting stuff was just acetone on styrofoam.
Oh, for the original movies?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's just another excuse for you to talk about those movies instead of Alien 3.
Yeah.
Basically. No, I mean, and to me, I think a lot of the charm for this film is just, what town?
Sounds good. So
How many aliens are in
There's only
Alien
one.
3?
There's only one in this.
What?
Actually, there's
What happened?
Well, at the ending of Aliens, if you don't know town, basically, after
Bullshit.
some bullshit, there's a face hugger on board, and it impregnates Ripley. And I kind of like that dynamic where like Ripley has the alien in her, and she kind of has to grasp.
she has
at
an
that.
alien queen.
Yeah, basically.
It's
And that's
not just one egg either.
yeah. Oh, is it
multiple?
She's preggers.
Yeah, she's super pregnant. This is a story about a
Congratulations.
single mother.
A single mom who has two children.
That sounds like fan
Can we
fiction.
put in the Reba McEntire theme song
Yeah.
right there?
I'll edit a trailer of Alien 3 with that there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves kids and never stops.
Anyway,
But
anyway, let's get through this.
No, hey. This is a decent movie. I was going to say, though, I think most of the charm comes down to I like a lot of the ideas of what they're going for. Obviously, there are like a lot of instances where it doesn't, it's not perfect, obviously. And the one thing that I will say about this movie that I will not defend, the effects are terrible.
The stop motion?
It's not stop motion. They used, I will say, I like the idea of what they're doing. They used a rod puppet in front of like a blue screen and superimposed it.
I hate that.
It doesn't look good.
No.
It looks like shit. Which apparently it's fixed in the fan edit, the legacy cut.
That's the other one I was talking about.
Yeah,
Legacy
which
cut.
I think is like, I think there's a lot of things from the legacy cut that I like, but I disagree with the ending that they picked. Because in the original theatrical ending, well, in both endings, Ripley dies in order to kill the last alien inside her. But in the theatrical cut, it like comes out and she like grabs it and she's like, "Fuck you," or she doesn't say "fuck you," and then they fall into the lava. But I like the ending to the assembly cut more because it's like, oh, could Ripley have actually saved herself if she went with the real bishop, the human bishop? I kind of like that. And I also don't like how they kill off Clemens with no fanfare. I've talked about this before, but I really liked Clemens as a character, and I wanted him to kind of survive. Because it's so weird to me that, like, the one prisoner who, like, constantly insulted Ripley and talked shit to her was the only survivor. But I also, at the same time, though, I'm kind of conflicted by that because it's like, that is, like, the point of this movie. It's supposed to be depressing. And I know it's weird for me to be like, I like things that are depressing. But I like it.
It's on brand for you.
Yeah, exactly. No, I like this movie for what it is. I don't think it's perfect. Again, the effects are kind of bad, and there are some story choices that are kind of all over the place. Again, I will agree. I know you're a big.
I'm giving you a hard time.
You're a big fan of Aliens, and obviously this movie is like a slap in the face if you liked that movie.
Yeah.
And I will say it fails in that regard.
Oh, hey, you know that little girl drowned? You know that kid
Yeah.
you liked? Gird her through the fucking head.
Yeah.
Which Michael Biehn, I guess, was pissed off. They tried to use his
Likeness.
He's quoted as saying, like, fuck Alien 3.
Aw. I think it's a good movie for what it is. I like
I know, yeah.
It's kind of conflicting because there are things in this movie that I enjoy, even though it does shit on the previous film.
I hate to bring it up.
Okay, go
Aliens, Colonial Marines.
ahead. Here we go.
Was it technically is canon? Hicks doesn't die.
Does it really matter, though?
He gets pulled out of the cryosleep because of the fire on the Sulaco.
Okay. Hicks,
then somebody else
Newt's still
gets
dead, though.
Yeah, she's still dead.
Yeah, sorry to
No
say
matter what,
that.
Newt is dead.
Hey,
Unless.
though, I mean, Ripley did say that, she wouldn't allow Newt to have one of the aliens inside her.
Yeah, that whole autopsy was definitely painful to watch.
Oh yeah, and it was going to be even more violent. They had like it, but they had to cut it because it would have made the film like NC-17.
Yeah. Well, she never was going to have one, right? She
What,
was
an
always going to be.
autopsy?
No, I mean the alien inside her.
Who, Newt?
Yeah.
No, she wasn't going to have one. They just have more gruesome shots of Newt, or at least like somebody who looks like Newt being like cut into more. And yeah, I agree. Because again, these movies aren't really known for their like gore for me. Obviously, there are some moments, but for me, it's more like about like the feeling of something.
Yeah. Well, I know there was an issue with like trying to get Sigourney Weaver to come back.
Yeah.
She was kind of like ready to move on from that character.
Well, the making of this movie was a shit show.
Yeah.
Because again, there were 7 different scripts. They didn't know what they were doing. They were writing it as they were making sets, and they had to revolve it around that.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
Well, you're gonna have to be more specific because there's a lot of movies like that.
Star Wars,
Wars,
Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I
Yeah.
was just going to go, Star Wars.
There's just, this movie was very like a production nightmare, but like I think from what we got, it is still like it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
I still like elements of it. I know you hate it.
I can't watch it.
That's fair.
I because it spits on the face, I think, of everything that came before.
Yeah.
And it's also an example of basically telling a studio to not get involved. Just let the filmmaker make the movie.
Yeah.
Stay the fuck out of their way and let them do what they're supposed to do.
I think David Fincher, like, I mean, I'm glad he went on to do like bigger and better things,
Yeah.
but like, I at least appreciate that he was able to get like a little bit of his vision out.
Yeah.
And I know he talked about like, he talked about this film like recently, like, cause they're doing like, they're talking about like some of the shots that he's been a part of, and they showed him the shot, like the Ripley with the dragon, as it's called, next to her. Which you gotta admit that shot's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. It's definitely iconic.
There are some cool things, and again, I don't want to fully like I shouldn't let like my whole like I can see what this movie's trying to be like kind of cloud my judgment of what it is, because what it is, it's kind of a mess, but I think it's like an enjoyable mess. So I still think Aliens is better. I will just spoil my ranking so you don't kill me.
Thank you.
I like
would not kill you. Don't worry.
Because I don't want to be like, I like Alien 3 over Aliens,
You're
because
gonna
that's just
hate
wrong.
What I think about the next one.
Oh God. This is actually okay. This is where we switch roles. Well, anything else to say about Alien 3? Do you like anything in this movie?
I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's something I do enjoy about this movie.
When it ended?
The way it ended?
No, just that it ended.
I do like that. The dog catchers is what they're called. I think the commandos that they have that Bishop comes with.
Yeah.
They're wearing stuff specifically to catch an alien. Meaning the company knows about it, knows how to catch them.
Yeah.
And they're there to catch that thing because they have like acid resistant stuff, and like their helmets are special. They would still get fucking killed.
Well,
that alien would kill them.
at least not shoot its head.
Yeah.
Which also, so H.R. Geiger or Giger, I don't know which one it is. I'm sorry. Is it Giger?
I believe it is.
Okay. Geiger sounds cooler though.
Geiger counter.
I say this, and then probably people will be like, "Oh yeah, well."
In the comments, how do you pronounce it? In the comments, if Brian's pronouncing it wrong, I don't know. Send him a peanut emoji.
Oh, what? That's a death mark.
That's a death sentence for this man.
That's like a Batman's like a mark in Batman v Superman. God, we're gonna come for you. No, listen. I think that human resource Geiger, he's a great artist. I don't think he had that big of a hand of Alien 3, but he did kind of submit some designs. Originally, because again, there's already sexuality like themed imagery in these movies. The Alien 3 head, its mouth kind of looks like human, like women lips, so it kind of looks more like a penis.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Nah, that's a little too weird."
I want it to look like a cock.
Yeah.
Can the back of it have balls?
Yeah, please.
Please.
But I like it.
You look horrified.
The town's just like, I want that.
I think I need to watch these movies now.
They're great, man. Just don't watch Alien 3 after Aliens. You're gonna be really upset.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the bad one.
Alien Resurrection.
I hate this movie.
I actually don't mind it.
This is quite the turn.
Quite the turnaround. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I like that they're like, what is it, like 200 years?
Yeah.
200
So
years
it's
in the
far
future?
removed from the trilogy.
Got to watch the extended edition because they mentioned Weyland-Yutani got bought by Walmart, which apparently still exists in the like 400 years in the future.
Okay, I can say this now because he's a piece of shit. Joss Whedon, fuck you.
Oh, yeah,
all right?
that's right. I forgot.
Just
yeah.
stop.
He wrote it, didn't he?
Yes.
Fuck him.
The man who ruined an entire generation of writers didn't write a great alien film.
Well, that and he's also kind of a predator.
That's why Predator?
Yeah, kind of a predator. He had nothing to do with the Predator franchise.
That's not what I'm saying. I know. I'm not
Okay.
talking about that. I'm talking about, like, was he a predator? Because I thought he was
Yeah.
just bad to people on set.
that too, but he was also like not great to women specifically.
Have you ever watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
I have.
Who's the really bad character that nobody likes? Like he's like the one kid that's like normal. Isn't it like begin with a Z?
Xander?
Yeah. Apparently that's like his self-insert.
Who?
Joss Whedon.
Really?
Which kind of explains some
I can
things
see
about
it.
why he's a creep to women.
Well, Xander wasn't. I mean, it's been a long time, granted, since I've seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but Xander wasn't like terrible, from what I remember.
I don't
My
know.
sister was really into Buffy because she liked that, and she liked the guy that played Angel.
Okay, that's fair. I just from what I've seen of that show, like Xander's kind of been a piece of shit. I'm like, well, yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of tracks. Yeah, I don't like Alien Resurrection. I don't know. There's nothing really for me to grasp on to for this movie. Like to me, it's like Aliens, but it's without like the heart, because like the heart
You know
of
what? That's actually a perfect way to describe it.
yeah, because Aliens, like obviously it's like an action film, but it's it also has that family dynamic with like
Yeah.
Ripley and Newt, Ripley and Hicks.
Well, they tried to do that with her and Winona Ryder's character a little
Yeah,
bit.
I forgot
but
Winona
this-
Ryder was in this movie.
She's, what is her name?
Cole or Call. I think it's Cole.
But like,
It's
'cause
Winona
it's also
Ryder.
not technically Ripley,
Yeah, it's a clone, which I'm able to like distance myself from
who
this
has
film. Then
superpowers because she has alien DNA.
yeah, inside of her,
Yeah.
which I don't know.
She also has like acid-esque blood.
Acid for yeah, that's cool, man.
But like, does she have? She has like some of Ripley's memories, I think.
The genetic like kind of memories,
Yeah.
I would say, like passed
Yeah.
down. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate that idea like of doing like a clone
Yeah.
of Ripley, and I like that scene with her like confronting the other clones and like putting them out of their misery.
I thought that was interesting. Yeah.
but like it also doesn't like it's not really, it doesn't have anything to do with anything because it doesn't really progress the plot and it doesn't really say anything about her
No,
character.
not really. Well, because it is a different one, so she's a different person. And being.
Sure, yeah.
She's like got a weird relationship with the xenomorphs. Like there's one where she's being carried and it's like she's like stroking it and that feels fucking weird.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that was also Sigourney Weaver had it in her contract. She was like, "I want to have sex with an alien in one of these movies."
what?
And that was like the closest that they could do without telling her no.
You're fucking kidding me.
I'm not kidding you. Well, apparently that's true. I don't know. Town, look it up. Look up. Did Sigourney Weaver want to have sex with an alien?
Is that why she was in Paul?
Well, I don't know, but also I'm just trying to fuck with Town's search engine results.
Oh, okay.
So
Sure. I don't know. There's certain things that I don't care for. Like I don't necessarily like the designs of the ships, but I think in certain aspects of like the world building, because it just doesn't seem like it fits the same world.
no.
And I don't know. It's just
Are you
weird.
Are you gonna say you don't hate this one? Are you gonna talk about the things you liked about it?
I don't hate it. I mean, like I like Ron Perlman's character. I think he's interesting, but I also just like Ron Perlman.
I think the performances are good.
Yeah,
the performances are
performances are
good,
good.
especially since they had like a foreign director. So I know that
Some of
probably
the
would've-
action is pretty good.
That's the thing. It's like all the action was kind of really stupid. That whole like scene where they're trying to swim through the water.
Yeah,
Because that's the thing is like everybody came across
I
as
like
like
that. That part I actually do like is seeing a xenomorph swimming because we never saw that really until this point.
okay,
It's just cool because
okay.
like it looks like they're even more dangerous in water.
All right, Town's got a
I
result. I think.
think. Yes, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Like apparently there was a sex scene planned, and yeah, she wanted her character Ellen Ripley to have a romantic encounter with an alien.
Okay.
She wants to fuck.
That's probably why they don't have her back for any other movies. They're like, she's been asking for some weird shit in these.
She's just older. In the Neil Blomkamp movie, got fucking destroyed because of her.
Yeah, they were gonna make a alternate Alien
Alien 5.
3. Oh, alternate Alien 3.
Yeah, it would have been better.
Well, also, this is the thing that really pisses me off. There was going to be an Alien 5 with like James Cameron and Ridley Scott like on board. They canned it so that they can make Alien versus Predator. That pisses me off to no end. It's like, God damn it.
I know
Why?
Sigourney Weaver didn't care for Alien versus Predator.
Nobody cares for those movies.
Watching it recently, again, because the Predator movie is coming out.
We're not talking
November.
about Alien versus Predator today, but maybe we can for Predator.
Watching it recently again, it feels like a sci-fi original film.
Yeah,
From
basically,
that time.
Basically. No, it's a Lifetime original movie.
Oh God.
Basically.
Yeah, but I do like how the one character, I can't remember what his name is, but he's got the glasses and he has a xenomorph in him the whole time.
Oh, yeah. I love the part where he has his xenomorph about to pop out of him.
Yeah.
And he runs up to a
guy,
bad guy
yeah,
and
and
has him
kills it.
pop out of him.
I like that.
I hate it. It's
I
so
actually thought that was
stupid.
like, okay, this dude knows he's about to die, so he's going to take out the bad guy with him. And I was like, that's cool.
It's the goofiest fucking scene.
I didn't understand why the one character, like, he got a little bit of acid on his face and then, like, straight up just, like, kills himself. I don't get that when they're in, like, when he's climbing. And it lets the dude who's, like, obviously needs help, who can't use his fucking legs.
He realized what movie he was in.
I guess that's true.
Well, also, I will say, I forget who plays him, but no, it's Raymond Cruz plays a character in this. He's Tuco
Yeah.
Salamanca.
Yeah.
He's out
He should
there.
be like, look at that!
Now
Look at that!
Now Town's on board.
That's what he should have said when he saw that alien. He should have just started beating it to death.
Yeah. And then he's like,
see that?
Oh, yeah! And then he's like,
Yeah!
oh, God. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
fist is melting. Yeah, the baby alien was. I thought it was interesting. Like the
was a car
xenomorph
accident.
queen had a womb.
Okay.
However, I don't like it now.
Because it has human DNA somewhat.
Yeah, but it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, well, the whole movie's fucking stupid.
Also, I did like Brad Dourif. Like his character, I kind of want to flesh out a little more.
Like the scientist obsessed with the aliens.
Yeah, he's super weird, but I also I like Brad Dourif.
Again, this film has some like okay ideas, but the problem is it's written too goofily.
Well, yeah, like the dude getting the xenomorph right in the back of the head and then like pulling out a piece of his brain. Like that's kind of dumb.
It's again, I know a lot of these all these films are basically the first film, but just from a different director's vision.
Yeah,
I'm just not a fan of this director's vision.
I don't like the way the xenomorphs look. They're like orange.
That's kind of that's just basically like the look of the film. It looks a little bit orange, kind of like
Yeah, but
Alien 3.
I don't know. They changed the design of them, and I didn't really care for it that much. But I don't know.
Again, I don't really like seeing the alien out in the open that much. Like, I think it looks better when it's in shadow and hiding. Not that I think that Aliens at least kind of went by that rule, and also to kind of hide some of the special effects. But because this is like a late 90s film, there's also a little bit more emphasis on adding CG.
Yeah, which doesn't look good.
No.
And then the ending, like the extended edition ending, where it's like, oh, cool, we're on Earth. What a shithole.
Do you
it's
remember?
Paris.
Do you remember the extended edition opening, where it's like this guy in a pot? It's like it begins with a close up of what you think is an alien, and it turns out to be a fly in space, and then a guy like takes the fly into a straw and like shoots it at a window.
I don't remember that.
Okay, yeah, that looks like shit, and that's not a great way to begin the
I'll have
movie.
to look at that again. I don't remember that.
I think this is also like I don't really know like the differences between Alien Resurrection, like the two cuts, but really I don't care for this movie that
well,
much.
it ends with them on Earth, and they're in like a destroyed Paris.
I kind of like the ending of the theatrical version where it's like you don't really know.
I prefer that as well. I think
Yeah.
most people do.
But granted, it's like I think the only reason it was on Paris was because the director's French.
Yeah.
That's literally it. He
Sacre bleu.
yeah, which is
Merde.
English for this movie is not very good, and I don't like it that much.
That's actually French for let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. De Niro really wants us to, I can tell.
All right, well, what are your rankings? Mine are going to be pretty boring.
2, 1, 4, and 3, just because I enjoy watching 4 to make fun of it.
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair.
It's like one of those ones you can throw on just to like make fun of it. And
I
laugh
don't
with
think
people.
4 is a boring movie, but it's
No, I don't think it's boring. I don't know. I cannot get past 3. I started watching it again not too long ago, and I was like, I can't. I couldn't get into it.
That's all right. That's a shame, but
I'll try again. Maybe I'll just watch it with you or something.
I'll watch the legacy cut one of these days.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that'll kind of improve things. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, for me, it's pretty boring. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
That's literally it. I mean, the original
fair
Alien
ranking.
is still.
Boo.
Huh?
Boo.
I'm sorry.
What are your rankings?
So boring.
Yeah, DeGeneres, what are your rankings of the 4 Alien
1
movies?
and 2 because that's the only ones I've seen.
Hey.
Wait, what's the top one for you?
The first one.
Oh, hey, okay, great.
okay.
Town, what are your rankings?
I have not seen a single Alien movie. So.
Yeah,
We're
but
gonna change that.
What are your rankings?
3
Say 1.
No.
because that one has 3 aliens.
No, it doesn't.
And
You've not been listening to a damn thing we've been saying.
and someone gets boy preggers, I think. From
He's been
the
playing.
previous
He's been
one.
playing Angry Birds on his phone.
Oh God.
Uh,
Did you know that Alien 3 it originally had the advertisement of like, oh, the aliens are on Earth now, and it's like that never happens in the movie.
No, it never happens.
It's that movie was a shit show for production, but well, I guess we'll be back here when we talk either about Predator or the rest of the Alien movies.
Yeah, well, probably Predator. We'll start doing that soon. Maybe we'll do a discussion on the Predator franchise at some point before the film releases.
The new one.
Yeah.
When does that come out?
November.
Okay. Well, that also means I got to watch the rest of. Maybe we'll also talk about Alien versus Predator. Should we?
We can. There's only one of them.
That'll make up for the.
Requiem. I fucking hate that movie.
We could talk about the Predator with the kid with autism who has superpowers.
Oh God, that means we have to watch The Predator. I don't want to watch 2018's The Predator.
Or maybe we'll talk about the rest of the Alien movies. I don't know.
Finish it.
Pick your poison. Do you want to talk about Prometheus or not?
That's
I'll
Sophie's
talk about
choice.
Prometheus.
What's about what?
I'll talk about Prometheus.
There
We
you
got
go.
another Alex DeGeneres speaking.
Prometheus.
moment. Let's end it there.
All right. Thank you guys for watching us and bearing with us. Let us know in the comments if you're. Please comment. Let us know.
That was so desperate.
Let us know your personal Alien rankings and what you think about ours.
And if you want to get pregnant by an alien yourself, whether you're getting boy preggers or regular
God.
preggers.
If you want to get
forget to,
pregnant, don't talk to us about
Don't
it.
forget to like, subscribe, favorite, and follow us on social media. We are the Major Idiots crew. And we have been Brian Lahosky and Sean McConnell. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Click off.
Get out of here. All
Are we
right.
clear?
And we're clear. We should do.